Our next guest has made it her mission to help people become self-reliant through education and professional development. She's the founder of the Leap Academy University Charter School and the director of the Community Leadership Center at Rutgers University. Dr. Santiago talks with me about how to impact young lives and shape future leaders. Welcome, Dr. Santiago.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's really wonderful. I've read so much about what you're doing, not only in Camden, but really sparkling so many people. So what is the model about, this school model for helping empower youth?
Yes, it's a comprehensive model that I developed with a college access center, a family support, as well as ensuring that kids had a place that was safe, and that I changed the conditions for urban children. So, and I started this work because I was really upset with so many kids failing and so many adults not caring about children in public schools. And so I designed it in a way that I created 5 buildings, and so I'm very big on ensuring that the buildings are clean, that the spaces are inviting, and that the children get an opportunity to come there to learn and be taken care of, because these are children that are very, very poor.
Right. And yet each building seems to house something very different, science and technology.
Yeah, yes.
And they're going up to, I think, age 16, isn't that true?
What I did was I developed a pipeline from birth, from infancy, all the way to college. It took me about 20 years to do it. I spent 3 years planning and 17 years in the floor, ensuring that the model works. So I do have a STEM academy from birth to college, and then I have a business-focused school with social science, humanities, and all the children have graduated successfully, and all of them have gone to college. A lot of them now are graduating, coming back to the city. Some of them are in law school, graduate school.
So they're actually coming back to infuse their intelligence
Absolutely.
And their energy in the city, which
is what we need.
Right, that's
Yes,
so
yes.
important. What else is important that oftentimes a lot of schools struggle with having parental involvement,
Yes.
and you seem to have the secret to getting
Yes.
families engaged. What's the secret for that?
I was able to engage parents from the very beginning in the planning process, and it was parents who got me excited about this. Because parents were not happy about the quality schooling in the city. So they began to talk to me about designing something different, and I had a lot of support from Governor Flory and Governor Whitman.
Right.
Both of them gave me the endorsements to file a law, and I created a charter law school project, and that allowed me to build it. So I created in each of the schools a parent center where parents are welcome, where parents are respected, but parents are part of the process. And these are very poor parents, so I needed to ensure that they were welcome and that they trusted me, because they didn't trust anyone at the beginning.
So they feel, so the parents feel that their voices are heard and that you're listening to them.
Yes.
And taking some of their ideas.
Yeah.
This book is hot off the press, right?
Absolutely.
It's The Miracle on Cooper Street, and it talks about everything that you've been doing to create this wonderful charter program in Camden and in an inner city. What's your model, not just for the schools, but for building leaders, whether it's youth, whether it's women in the community? What works?
Yeah, what works is if you can get people to become empowered, taking a vision, and following that, communicating that vision to ensure that folks understand it well, engaging a community of people who can become excited about that vision, and then most important, executing that vision. And when you execute, that's where all the challenges come in, but you gotta make sure that you have to hire the right people. You gotta make sure that you put the money where it matters, the children. I mean, and what's missing in the public schools in this country is that children are not the priority. And so for me, the kids come and drive everything. And so we have to be children-centered in whatever it is we do in these kinds of models and projects.
So being child-centered, and how do we empower children and youth, Dr. Santiago?
Oh, let me tell you, they're the easiest to empower because they are, the first thing is children want to be loved. So loved is an essential ingredient. The second one is you want to make sure that they're safe. And thirdly, you want to make sure that you create conditions for them to learn. So having a safe environment that is clean, providing 3 meals a day, because a lot of these poor children don't have meals.
Right.
and ensuring that the school becomes the community, that becomes a place where they can come there and become innovative.
So are a lot of the teachers from the community? Are they?
No, they are from all over the country. I get Teach for America. I have teachers from different colleges, like College of New Jersey, Rutgers. I get people from California, from New York City.
I want to come.
I'm attracting everybody to come here to help me with this incredible project, because it's a pipeline that I'm developing.
Right.
And that pipeline now is what's creating the success. And small classroom size.
What's the size?
It's about 15 to 20, no more than that.
So that, again,
So
their
small.
voices can be heard,
Absolutely.
and they're who
It's
they
engaging,
are. Right.
Very engaging, very inviting, and we have uniforms, longer day, longer year, and that's really critical. And the longer day, longer year is important because these children have no places to go after school.
How do you get funding to do all this? Provide the meals?
Quite frankly, if money is not the problem in the school, public schools. Camden gets $25,000 per child. Charter schools get $13,000. I do this with less money than the traditional public schools, and we pay better salaries to teachers. I do get a lot of supporters that have come to support some of my centers of excellence, like the parent piece and the early learning piece. There's no money for the babies, the 0 to 3.
But that's coming, right?
That's coming, and that's what I'm working on.
Well,
yes.
Given everything that you're doing, I have no doubt that you're going to succeed with finding the funding for that. And I admire all of what you're doing. I think it's a great model, not just for Camden, but nationally and even internationally.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm getting a lot of invitations from the Caribbean, Africa, Australia. So,
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Power Your Life will return in a moment. Ahead, find out what's coming up next week. I'm reminded tonight of the lyrics in Whitney Houston's song, The Greatest Love of All. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty that they possess inside. To teach our children well, we create homes, schools, and communities that are built on love, mutual respect, and compassion. And we fill the people within them with a burning desire to learn and to contribute value to others. Grow the children around you, and also grow the child inside you. That's it for tonight's show on Power Your Life. Next week, she's best known as the adorable Tabitha of the hit show Bewitched. Actress Erin Murphy joins us to talk about life after being a child actress. See you then, and remember that you have the power to power your dreams and power your life.